Noxis Flak here, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Silver. Before we get started, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and let's begin. So we have been playing for a while now. For some reason my bottom arrow doesn't work on the menu very well. I don't like that. So we just got our third badge, and to show you where we are on the map, we are in Goldenrod City. We are going to need to go north, and then we're going to need to go north again. I'm going to use my mouse because I can. Here. So this is our goal for today. Not sure how long the video will be, but we're going to travel there, and then we are going to do things there. So it might be a longer video. So let's strap ourselves in. Did we heal before the last video? We did, and Zeke is first. That is great. Alright, to speed up the process, let's hit up the bike. While we travel north, I recently saw leaks. Pokemon leaks. These are not very, reliable ways to get Pokemon news, but a couple days ago, as of the date of recording, it appears that on Pokemon Day, which will be February 27th, they might be re-releasing Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red, which was from the Game Boy Advance, and they might be re-releasing ports of these games for the Switch 2. I would love this. So so my favorite generation is Generation 2, but it's like so close. Like Generation 1, it might be my favorite. But my favorite graphic style for the video games, we call it Drowsy, Hypnosis. It remembers every dream it eats. It rarely eats just the dreams of adults because children's are much tastier. But I think Generation 3, so that's Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and Fire Red and Leaf Green, had the most, I don't know, it was like the perfect sweet spot between like retro and looks good graphics, in my opinion. I'll go anywhere if bug Pokemon appear there. Like, I think that, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, I personally prefer Platinum because of how long Diamond and Pearl takes to play. But, like, amazing games. I love them as Pokemon games, but for whatever reason, I always thought the graphics were less appealing. I'm not saying, like, technically worse. I'm not saying that. I mean, like, it was a very pleasant, Generation 3 had a very pleasant graphic style. So, blowing that up on my big TV in the family room, on the Switch 2, I think would be a very fun time. I hope that the leak is real. A lot of people are also saying that the Pokemon leak is only telling like part of the story. They're saying that there's gonna be a like classic collection where you can buy all three original Gen 1 games, all three original Gen 2 games. What kind of Pokeballs do you use? I mean, man, I would love to have all of that on the Switch 2. And we did have that on the 3DS. I know that because I'm playing this game on the 3DS. This has the game from when the store was still open and you could get these games. It wouldn't be impossible. And to play it on the Switch 2, on the TV, and to be able to use like is it Pokemon Home or the Pokemon Bank? I always get the names confused. Where you could trade up to modern games. That would be very cool. Although I am, I'm a product of, I got Pokemon Red Christmas of 1998, right? So I think like a lot of people like me view like Pokemon was amazing until right around X and Y. I enjoyed X and Y, and that was kind of like the last one I felt like was like a good Pokemon game. Except for Arceus, which I enjoyed Arceus. I feel like it could have provided more, but so I don't know if I'd want to trade him up to the most modern game, but it'd be cool if I could, dump everything into like a Platinum save or a Soul Silver save, because those are amazing games. Have my perfect team and a full dex and Soul Silver would be pretty cool. But those are dreams, and then of course people are speculating that there's going to be a Generation 10 released. I think Violet and man, I don't even remember the name of the other one. because I got Violet. Violet was awful on the Switch. I know that I'm not really taking, like, radical opinions. Most people agree with me here, but it was just like... Guys. Oh. It'd be nice if Pokemon, quote-unquote, learned their lesson, and I said quote-unquote because the sales for these games weren't hurt, right? Like, is there a lesson to be learned? I mean, look, I loved Arceus. I'd buy another game like Arceus, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy another... I'm, like, hesitating. I don't know if I'd buy another mainline Pokemon game if it's gonna be as bad as Violet. I don't know. But we'll see. That'll be February 27th. I will, of course, be tuning in, because I think it'll be on YouTube. It'll be like a Pokemon Direct. Bug is super effective against Psychic. So I'm getting rid of Leer for Fury Attack, but we're not going to be keeping that one for a while. So far, Fury Cutter and like Horn Attack are like our two best moves. Fury Cutter like by far being the best, as you can see. Kadabra. But I've been enjoying my family has a Switch too. I've been enjoying it, but it does feel like it needs more games. So one of the reasons that I have been somewhat insulated from this system needs more games complaint is I never had Nintendo Switch Online for my Switch 1. So we got the Switch 2 and we got the Switch 2 Nintendo Online. Thanks for my studies, I'm ready for it. Pokemon. So it feels like I just got, 100 retro games with the Switch 2. But to somebody who already had access to that, yeah, you got the GameCube Online, which does not have very many games, and Mario Kart and DK, but like, where's the mainline Mario game? Where's the mainline Zelda game? Obviously a mainline Pokemon game. It feels like the Switch 2 came out before, like, the release game was Mario Kart, and I don't know, it's okay, I don't hate it, but the previous Mario Kart will probably be remembered as a better one. So I think the people at Nintendo know this, and I think that they're, maybe responding to this. Maybe they're gonna give us some retro games, because they know that'll sell Switch 2s, and it'll make the current fan base a little bit happier with Switch 2s. I could be wrong, though. Definitely could be wrong. So there is a Pokemon here. Is that the only patch of grass? It is. There's a Pokemon here that I want to catch. Alright, so I do want to catch this Pokemon. This is one of the Pokemon here that we can get. So let's see how Fury Attack looks. Oh boy. Oh no. Could you please stop attacking? No, Zeke! Well, we'll probably see him again. This is great training for Zeke. It's okay. That wasn't a rare Pokemon. Alright, so I think there's 3 Pokemon here that I want. Alright, yeah, this one will be common. Let's just hit him with a cut. What do you need? What do you mean you missed? Okay. Alright, Zeke. Alright. Okay. But it's been an exciting time for leaks. I have seen like so many of these like YouTube channels that feel very clickbaity, coming at me with the guarantee that this is absolutely 100% happening, and it's obviously a clickbaity, you know. I mean, some of these channels are like no-name channels. I'm not saying that as an insult. I'm a no-name channel. But they're getting like 30,000 views because they're saying like, I know for sure that they're releasing these games. And it's like, okay. I feel like you're motivated to get these like quick clicks more than you're motivated to give me accurate information about the leaks. And I think that's going to lead to some disappointment. There's a lot of young people in the Pokemon community who are going to believe this and be pretty disappointed when it's, you know, maybe it's just Fire Red and Leaf Green, which honestly I'd be very excited about. I mean, I'm 33 years old. I was there when the original games came out. I want the original games on my Switch too. I want to have that experience I had when I plugged Pokemon Red into the attachment to my N64 controller and played Pokemon Red on the Game Boy function of Pokemon Stadium on the TV. That was so cool. I remember my dad being like, "How did you do that?" Like, he was so into it. It raises its big ears to check its surroundings. It will strike first if it senses any danger. Alright. Let's keep this up. So there are 2 more Pokemon here, but, you know, at a certain point, I am going to just move on, but, because we're not using any of them on the team. But this is great training for Zeke when it's not the Pokemon in question, and he needs to catch up to the rest of the team, and... But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've seen the leaks. Are you going to be watching it? You know. What do you think's true? Oh yeah, and I didn't mention, so it seems that the Fire Red Leaf Green is going to be a standalone, like, digital title, similar to in the 3DS store, where you had to spend, I think it was $10 to get Pokemon Red, for example. So it would be like... It probably won't be $10. I bet it'll be $30. And you'll get one, and that way it doesn't go away when online services for the online store goes away. Because right now, you know, the concern is you have all these save files for these classic games. Oh goodness, it's the girl. I'm surprised we haven't seen her yet. Well, we obviously want to catch her. And the concern is, like, for example, I've been playing Wind Waker. My wife loves Wind Waker, and we've, like, been passing the controller, and, in a couple years, maybe longer than that, because the Switch 2 is new, but, like, 10, 15 years from now, Nintendo could just turn off Nintendo Online services, and we lose our save file forever. You know, like, I plan on, after beating, that, I plan on beating, Ocarina of Time, because on the Nintendo 64 emulator, I'm like on a Zelda kick right now, and it's... So if I could just buy the classic Pokemon games, and save files for Pokemon games matter a lot. You'll have, like, Shinies, you'll have Perfect EV Pokemon, you know, it's a big time commitment to beat a Pokemon game, and then the trading between Pokemon games and the trading between Pokemon Generation games means you might want to, you know, pull a Pokemon that's common in one game and bring it to a game where it's impossible to catch. Although not very combative, it will torment its foes with poison spikes if it is threatened in any way. No. But, yeah. I think it would be... I know that if they added it to the online store, it would make the games free for everybody who has online. I would rather pay and have it forever Because then I could, I mean, like, right now I'm using a 3DS, which is now 3 generations ago for, well, this is a new 3DS XL. 3 generations ago for Nintendo, and I'm still able to play classic Pokemon on it because it's not an online service. I just have this game that I purchased. I'm gonna say I'm gonna stay in this patch of grass until we catch him, or until Zeke is level 21. I have laid down the gauntlet. That's the rule. There are 2 more Pokemon here. One is at a 10% catch rate during the daytime, and one is a 5% catch rate all day long. So if we don't catch them, that's fine, we move on. But yeah, after this game, I don't think I'm going to go to Crystal immediately. I'm not sure, though. I might go to Ruby and Sapphire. I want to play, like, all my favorite Pokemon games and, like, give myself the opportunity to go back and say... Because on the channel we've played Red and Yellow, but I could still go back and play Blue. But here's the thing, after you get the quality of life improvements that Generation 2 provides, it's hard to go back. It's not hard to go back to Generation 2 after playing Generation 3. I think this game got a lot of things right. It is hard to go back to Generation 1, though. It's really hard. Especially since you could play, you know, Silver like we're doing now. And Kanto's in Silver, spoilers. We're going to Kanto after we beat the Elite Four, so... Alright, he's 21. We're gonna move on. We're moving on! Alright, so this is a Pokemon that we want to save, and we only have, I think, 1 opportunity in the whole game to catch him. I'm gonna regret not saving after this, so... It's a weird tree. Use the squirt bottle? Yes. Use the squirt bottle. The weird tree doesn't like squirt bottle. The weird tree attacked. Of course the weird tree attacked. Why wouldn't the weird tree attack? Sudowoodo! I still remember the first time running into this Pokemon and thinking, he's grass, right? He is not grass. See this? It's not very effective because he is part rock. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, it is super effective. Let's just get J-Dog out here to lower his health and accuracy, we're gonna use some Mud Slap. So it's super effective, so J-Dog, I really don't want to crit from Mud Slap right now. There you go. He's in the red, his accuracy is down. Alright, let's change out to Zeke. I didn't mean to change out to Zeke, actually. I said it. That was my bad, a wasted turn. Duck Sheep, we want to put Sudowoodo to sleep. Of course it hits. Of course it hits. This is all my fault. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to assume that Horn Attack is not very effective, and oh yeah, that's exactly what we want. That's fine. So Zeke, you're just holding the fort down. We don't want you to attack anymore. We're going to use a Great Ball. Level 20, as low of health as possible. Oh. Sudowoodo was caught. It disguises itself as a tree to avoid attack. It hates water, so it will disappear if it starts raining. Nope. Sudowoodo was sent to Bill's PC. Anthony! Howdy. It's me, Anthony. Isn't it nice out? Want a battle? It's not going to be a repeat of the last time we met. I'll be around Route 33. Well, excuse me, but where is Route 33? So we go to the gear. That's far away without fly. We're not doing that, boys. But we are going back to the Poke Center because we have a fainted Pokemon and the whole thing. Alright, Zeke, can you one-hit wonder this Nidoran girl? Nice. That's another quality of life improvement. You stay on your bike in the little toll booth rooms. Yep. Yes, please. Alright, now let's continue our journey. Yeah, Duck Sheep's gonna need some training soon. So we are now entering... Oh. Use Dig to return to the entrance of any place. It's convenient for exploring caves and other landmarks. We are now in Route 37. So there's two paths, and we're going to take them both. And Anne and I are going in on this together. So I think this is not a double battle, but this is alluding to the possible existence of a double battle. Twins Anne and Annie. Oh, I see. Here they come. I'm gonna go with the Fury Cutter. I swear to goodness. Don't you dare use that SING move. No! I spelt it so the child wouldn't hear me. Alright. I'm just gonna let this happen. I don't know why she keeps telling her Pokemon to use Sing over and over again, but... Alright, there's one down. Clefairy! Alright, so we have a ×1 already Fury Cutter. So as long as we don't miss, the next one will do it. Get out of here. You're mean. I'm a Pokemon trainer. Pokemon can't do a thing if they're asleep. I'll show you how scary that is. Kinda mean, honestly. Psychic Greg wants to battle. So, Psychics are, of course, weak to Bug. Zeke is my Psychic Killer with Fury Cutter. Oh, and that's it for you. That's it for you, Mr. Psychic Boy. Get out of here. Greg. I lost. That's pretty sad. Alright, Greg. We're gonna come down here. It's a red apricorn. Yeah, so we're not gonna go back to Mr. Pokeball Maker until I think we get Fly. Alright, buckle up, buckaroos. This is a 5% catch rate. We gotta mean business here. We can't mess around. We can't make mistakes. Alright, we're gonna go with some Mud Slaps, and then we're gonna Hypnosis him. I think it's funny that a literal deer is rare. Like, I mean, I'm from the American Midwest. Like, deer are not rare. Why are we pretending they are? I mean, I guess he's more of a reindeer. That would be rare, yeah. I'm pretty sure as a kid I played through these games so many times and never ran into a Stantler. Oh no, this is a 30% chance in this area. Yeah, I've got Bulbapedia up on my second screen. What are you gonna do about it? Oh my gosh, J-Dog, why are you so tired? Alright, Duck Sheep. Dang it. Oh my gosh. We'll try a couple more times. It might actually not affect the enemy. I'm forgetting if this is like a Pokemon that could have that situation. Last try. Okay. You have 2 great balls. We are going to need to buy some more balls when we get to the next city. Hopefully we made a decent chunk of change. There we go. Stantler was caught. Stantler's data added. Bighorn. Those who stare at its antlers will gradually lose control of their senses and be unable to stand. That's scary. Stop looking. Alright. Ha! I like how he's so rare in the area before, and now he's commonplace. Alright, well let's hit him with a Fury Cutter. One more and you're done. No! That is really annoying, and we're about to enter a town, so I'm just gonna let him stay asleep. Alright, here we go. Oh, look who it is. Hi, I'm Bill, and who are you? Noxis Flak, huh? You've come at the right time. I just finished adjustments on my time capsule. You know that Pokémon can be traded, right? My time capsule was developed to enable trades with the past, but you can't send anything that didn't exist in the past. If you did, the PC in the past would have a breakdown. So you have to remove anything that wasn't around in the past. Put simply, no sending new moves or new Pokemon in the time capsule. Don't you worry, I'm done with the adjustments. Tomorrow, time capsules will be running at all Pokemon centers. I have to hurry on back to Goldenrod and see my folks. Bye-bye. So, what that means in video game speak is this is the point of the game when you could now trade with red, blue, and yellow, because that was, I think, canonically 2 years before this. So that's why they're saying that. But when you're a kid, you're like, what does that mean? But they didn't want to break character, which I respect. Alright. Bill's PC. Deposit. We'll keep Scyther for now, just because he's cool. Alright. Now why did I do that? Well, believe it or not, we're going back to Goldenrod again. Now, why am I doing this to you all? You're gonna see that our 4th official member of our team is going to be joining. Now that we've talked to Bill and Bill is going back home. This game does have a lot of backtracking. I know people hate that, but I just love this game so much that maybe I'm super mega ultra biased. Not a normal amount of biased. Super mega ultra. If I remember correctly, this is Bill's house. No, that's the underground path. Maybe this is Bill's house. Hi, Noxis Flak. Do us a favor and take this Eevee. It came over when I was adjusting the time capsule. Someone has to take care of it, but I don't like being outside. Can I count on you to play with it? Yes. I knew it. Way to go, hero. You're the real deal, dude. I'm counting on you. Take good care of it. Give a nickname to Eevee? Yes. Go easy on me. Go easy on me. Welcome to the team. Eevee may evolve in new and unknown ways. So to show you, this is Eevee. He's he is level 20. Go easy on me in real life is a girl. We're getting over that. And so we have plans for Go Easy on Me. But that was big. Alright. We will be coming back to Goldenrod City, just not right now. This will be our final trip to the north of today. Another quality of life improvement is I can just click on the cut bushes. I don't need to go into my menus. Alright, time to explore this new city. Ah, you're an adventurer with your Pokemon. Well, what's an adventure without treasure hunting? Am I right or am I right? Yes, good, you understand the true spirit of adventure. I like that. Take this with you. Item finder. There are many items lying about that aren't obvious. Use item finder to check if there is an item on the ground near you. It doesn't show the exact spot, so you'll have to look yourself. Oh, and I heard there are items in Ecruteak's burned tower. This is my second favorite town, but it's mostly because I think this music slaps. We're not going to the gym yet. My favorite town will actually be the next one we go to because I catch my... It's probably my favorite Pokemon, or tied for my favorite Pokemon we'll be catching in the next town. This happened when I was young. The sky suddenly turned black. A giant flying Pokemon was blocking out the sun. I wondered what that Pokemon was. It was like a bird and a dragon. Is there really a Pokemon that big? If it exists, it must be powerful. It must be. Well, we could talk to this guy. I heard a rumor about Olivine Lighthouse. Olivine City is my favorite city, by the way. The Pokemon that it serves at the beacon fell ill. Sounds like they are in trouble. I'll be solving that problem later because all of this society requires a 9-year-old. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'll never know what's in there. That used to be a much taller tower, but it burned down in a fire. Burned tower. It was destroyed by a mysterious fire. Please stay away as it is unsafe. I'm not staying away. Oh, it's you. You wanted to get stronger, so you came for the legendary Pokemon that's supposed to be here. That's your story, right? Well, that's not gonna happen, because I'm going to get it. I'm going to be the world's greatest trainer, so a legendary Pokemon would be perfect for me. Well, anyway, I'm getting tired of having a wimp like you always showing up. I guess we're fighting now. Fury. So the curse does huge damage to himself, and now I have a curse. So the goal here is to really level up this Fury Cutter so that the next Pokemon gets one-hit wonder. Let's see if this works, though. Curse does a lot of damage. Please don't paralyze me. Ah! I willed it into existence. Definitely affected my speed. Got him. Alright, so if we can just take out the next one with a fully charged up Fury Cutter. Oh. Yeah, that did not work. Alright. J-Dog's out. Who uses a level 20 Z? Who's like, I know what my team needs? Yes. So Crocodile is water. And if my favorite Generation 2 Pokemon wasn't water, I probably would be using him. Don't do that. Duck Sheep's great at helping catching Pokemon, but we need a heavier hitting move. So we need Duck Sheep to learn, because Duck Sheep is part psychic actually. So confusion would be really nice. Yes, so Magnemite is now part steel, making it weak to fire. I picked the wrong move, I'm sorry. Well, at least that didn't hit me. That'll do. Who Am I was defeated. This is why I hate battling wimps. There's no challenge in it. You lost. Whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. Let's see how this item finder works. Joey! Oh my gosh! Noxis Flak, howdy. It's me, Joey. Isn't it nice out? My Rattatat's looking awesome. I wish I could show you. Hey, listen, I almost caught Kakuna the other day. Oh, it was so close to. See you later. We love Joey. I don't have Rock Smash, so that part is blocked. Nice quick attack, dude. Oh, here's a new one. Coughing! Feels like today's video is a lot of catching new Pokemon. Could be wrong, but... Let's put him to sleep. Oh, come on, Coughing. There we go. Coughing was caught. The poisonous gases it contains are a little bit lighter than air, keeping it slightly airborne. Nope. We're going in. Burn heal. Alright. So we are underneath the burnt tower, kind of in the basement, if you will. Of course, Duck Sheep's hurt by poison. Of course! Now we jump here. An Ultra Ball! Look at that! Whoop. And then we're gonna hop in here, and then we'll finish exploring the town. HP up? That's big. So I'm gonna give HP up right now. And since Zeke never evolves, we're gonna do it on him. So there's the legendary dogs, but since we can't reach them yet, they're chill. They're good just hanging. Three legendary dogs of Generation 2. I don't know if Duck Sheep's gonna make it, boys. Alright. Let's get out of here. While we still can. Headbutt. Man, let me out of here! I mean, these are high enough level Pokemon where it's worth training on. The poison is super weak to ground. Oh my gosh, let me out of here. Hey, we don't have Eradicate. I guess we'll try to catch him. Yeah, we're catching a lot of Pokemon today. This is pretty cool. Of course, catching takes longer than just, you know, the other methods. I don't mind throwing Pokeballs. They're pretty much becoming more and more useless as we get progressed through the game. Okay, we should weaken them again. No! Why would you crit that? Because it's random. Because it's random. Because it's random. Oh well. So we've done that, and now we desperately need to go to the Pokemon Center, obviously. Yes. Horrible thing to say at a hospital. Okay. Another house I can't enter. A path we're not going down. Let's go to the Pokemart. We should have some money now. We are going to sell... buy. Wow, that's the first time I feel like I've had more money than I needed. That's nice. Dance theater. Oh, youngster, have you learned to dance like the Kimono girls? If you go to their dance theater, an odd old man will give you something nice, I hear. Well, let's go in. Not only are the Kimono girls great dancers, they're also skilled at Pokemon. I always challenge them, but I've never even left a scratch. Lad, if you can defeat all the Kimono girls, I'll give you a gift. I'll give you a hint, guys. The gift is important. That man's always with his ride on. Says he wants a Pokemon that can surf and dance. Is he trying to make a synchronized swimming Pokemon? Ha ha! Comedian over here. The Komodo girls are so beautiful, but they have to go through a rigorous training, and they have to learn to follow customs before appearing in public. But if you love something, anything is possible. You have lovely Pokemon. May I see them in battle? Yeah, the Komodo Girls challenge was fun. So they're like dancing Komodo girls. Maniacal. I don't know how to say that. I'm not trying to be offensive. I don't know how to say it. So Zeke is going to be super weak to Flareon. J-Dog and Flareon are both fire types. That nullifies that. But what J-Dog's got going for him is he knows Dig, which is a ground move. So Flareon cannot hit me while I'm underground, and fire is weak to ground. There you go. Good job, J-Dog. Naoko. I think it's Naoko. Oh, decent amount of money. I always dance with my Pokemon. Of course, I also train them. I think they all have an EV evolution, so I'm not going to tell you what EV evolution I'm going to use, but I will give you the hint that it will be a Generation 2 EV evolution, which I think is fun. So, Espeon is, of course, the Psychic EV evolution, which will be super weak to my Bug move. Oh boy. Zeke is part fighting, which is weak to Psychic, so we're both hitting each other with serious blows. I almost had you. You didn't even have your car. Isn't my barrette pretty? Oh, a Pokemon battle? Alright, which EV evolution does she have? Umbreon, the Dark type. This might be the first Dark type that we've actually seen in this playthrough. Oh my gosh. Zeke, are you gonna make it through this one? I don't know. Dark is also weak to Bug. Yeah, Bug is weirdly, like, Bug Pokemon tend to be weak, except for this one. Except, I mean, I guess you could argue for Scyther and Pinsir, but they're not that great stat-wise. Not until Pinsir gets its evolution. But, the moves are super effective against pretty strong types. Zuki! I don't have any Pokemon left. Yeah, they're giving me some good money. 2 more. Oh, you're a cute trainer. Would you like to battle? Now remember, this 9-year-old boy has more game than you. Kuni! Alright, so this is Vaporeon. We all know Vaporeon. And so I think this is the one that we are technically going to be the weakest against. J-Dog is fire type. We don't want her having to fight Vaporeon. And then our Noctowl is flying and psychic, so kind of adjacent. We want Zeke's Fury Cutter to just power up and take him out. There we go. Yep. Oh, and a crit. You're stronger than you look. Well, I am 9, so. Do you like my dancing? I'm good at Pokemon too. I believe you. Komodo Girl Miki. Sent out Jolteon. We'll try the Fury Cutter strategy, but I don't actually have that big of like a... I'm not holding out hope here, guys. Oh, bad move. All I have to do is not miss. There we go. So good at not missing. Oh my goodness. Komodo Girl Miki was defeated. Oh, you're a good Pokemon too. Alright, let's talk to the man. We've defeated his Komodo Girls. Not only are the Komodo Girls great dancers, they're also skilled at Pokemon. I always challenge them, but I've never even left a scratch. The way you battled, it was like watching a dance. It was a rare treat to see. I want you to have this. Don't worry. Take it. That's Surf. It's a move that lets Pokemon swim across water. We will be teaching Surf to a Pokemon I have not yet caught. Alright, so we're going to heal, hopefully one more time. Depends how the gym goes. We're going to explore the last building in town we haven't looked at, and then we're going to challenge the gym. After the gym, it will be the end of today's video. I think this has been a long one, but this has been fun. I think the traditional... Like, this is the traditional town. It has the ancient burn tower. It has the Komodo girls that still dance in the traditional style. And it has my favorite music in Gen 2. But when one burned down, both Pokemon flew away, never to return. The Tin Tower was built as a roost for flying Pokemon. Tin Tower is off limits to anyone without the Ecruteak gym badge. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Yeah, he's not gonna let you in. So there is a tower that you need to, like, go through there to get to. So there's 2 towers. They are, like, pagodas. Is that how you pronounce it? Pagoda? The trainers here have secret motives. If you win, they may tell some deep secrets about Ecruteak. Can you inflict any damage on our Pokemon? What does that mean? Sage Ping. So we got ghost types. I'm thinking that the Fury Cutter move. If I can power it up, I'll be able to wipe his team. But what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get paralyzed. I'm gonna get, like, cursed. I think Zeke's not the right Pokemon for ghost types. There's the curse, so he just zoinked himself out of the game. So we have a pretty powered up Fury Cutter, so let's see how this goes. Yep, so I think as long as the next Fury Cutter hits, they might not be able to go again. He's been taking my power points away from Fury Cutter, and so did the last one. So I think it's now strong enough to one-hit wonder his whole team. There we go, yep. No! All you had to do was not miss! Oh, it's all falling apart. It's all Of course you're paralyzed. Why wouldn't you be? It only makes sense. Let me guess. Instant paralysis. Yeah. That's okay, guys. It's alright. So we are gonna go with fire. Typically I would do dig, but with paralysis, there's 2 moves in a row where it has the chance of failing, so we're just not gonna do dig until we solve the paralysis problem. Alright, so we are cursed, but as long as J-Dog attacks, yeah, we won't. Ah, well done. Alright, so we're going to... I was checking for a second if Go Easy on me was holding any items. We'll let J-Dog lead. So there's a path here. You see how the floor is black? Yeah. Stuffed by an invisible floor. Defeat me in if you want a hint. There's a path here, but like if you step off of it, you'll go back to the start of the gym. Medium Grace seems crazy. Medium Grace seems like a crazy person. I think we should avoid medium grace. Oh no, I can't escape! Fine, I shall tell you the secret of the invisible floor. The path is right before our eyes. Get it? Wherever they're looking, there's path. I spent the spring with my Pokémon, then summer, fall, and winter. Then spring came again. We have lived together for a long time. That sounds like 1 year to me. When I was a kid, I didn't understand that hint, by the way. I was like, right before your eyes, but I was looking this way, and I still fell. Very nice, J-Dog. And the traditional town has the ghost gym because of the ghosts of our past. I mean, come on, the layers here, folks. I shall win. I think it's fair to say we have to go back to the Poké Center one more time. Sorry, everyone. Medium Martha also seems crazy. Here comes Haunter. Going back to the Pokemon Center allows me to show you what it looks like to fall off the path in the secret hidden floor situation. You don't need to do that. Alright, so we lost 4 power points for Ember. Great. Way to go, J-Dog. Alright. I lost. The one who wants to win most will. So if I go here, I fall. And that actually saves some time. So we're now going to go to the Pokemon Center. We're going to heal up. And then we are going to battle the gym leader. And that'll be the end of today's video. Thank you for waiting. Your Pokemon are fully healed. We hope to see you again. A horrible thing to say at a hospital. Good of you to have come. Here at Ecruteak, Pokemon have been revered. It's said that legendary Pokemon will appear than truly powerful trainers. I believe that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. Just a bit more. With a little bit more, I could see the future in which I meet a legendary Pokemon. You're gonna help me reach that level. Poor guy, I'm gonna meet all the legendaries. Morty. Alright, so we need J-Dog to handle this entire gym, but on a bright side, J-Dog should level up after taking out the first Pokemon. Okay, so Ghastly has done that, which is certainly a decision. I will change Pokemon to avoid the curse, so we're gonna go out with Duck Sheep. So this will take away the curse, similar to how it would take away confusion. Alright, so the curse is gone. J-Dog's out. Of course it failed. Remember? There you go. Set the ghosts on fire! Gengar is a very cool Pokemon. Alright. I still think Haunter looks better. Alright. So this is actually problematic. So I'm just gonna check really quick if we have something for sleep. Okay, we have a full heal. No. Alright, so I'm not using a full heal. I save those for the... Oh! I saved those for the Elite Four. So eating our dream not only hurts us, but heals him. But since his health is full, you don't see it. So this is problematic. Oh my goodness, if J-Dog doesn't wake up soon, we're in trouble. We're gonna try one more time. This time we're gonna go with Dig. Oh my goodness, it's such a perfect sweep of Dream Eater. I can't believe that happened. Alright, let's bring out Zeke. Oh my gosh. Should I do it? I'm gonna use a revive on J-Dog. Oh my gosh, Zeke. Alright, we're gonna try anyway. Oh my gosh. This is going so well for him. Yes! Oh, the burn! Nice! Dig so you can hide! Yes! The bird is hurting him! Run away! Yeah, you can't get me. Because I'm underground. We did it! I think there's one more Pokemon, but I don't know what it is. A Haunter, okay. Yeah, I think Haunter's looks cooler than Gengar. I know this is a bold opinion here. Oh, you don't need to do that. Oh man, that was close. I had to use an item that I would have rather have used at the Elite Four, but we did it. Leader Morty was defeated. I'm not good enough yet. Alright, this badge is yours. The Fog Badge. Pokemon up to level 50 will obey you. Also, Pokemon No Surf will be able to move it anytime. I want you to have this too. Shadow Ball. It causes damage and may reduce special defense. Use it if it appeals to you. Alright, we did it. Let's heal and save. So while we're walking to the Pokemon Center, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Next week we will be traveling to my favorite city. This is my second favorite city in all of Johto. And as long as I have the right item, I think we will be catching the 5th member of our team. Alright, as a summary, get out of the way for future customers. We have been playing for almost 7 hours. Our Pokedex is 34. We finally have some money, and we have 4 gym badges. Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next Friday at 9 a.m. for the next episode of Pokemon Silver.